We're your teacher friends.
Hi, it's Lydia.
And Heather, we're your teacher friends back again with a science activity that we can all relate to after a lot of hand washing going on these last few years. Tell us about this special activity, Lydia.
So in this activity, we'll be comparing the effectiveness of different methods of hand hygiene, whether it is using hand soap or using hand sanitizer. And this activity is great because it's one where students can exercise their science inquiry skills. And these are the materials you'll be needing for this activity. The reason why we use these pieces of bread is because these pieces of bread is a source of food for microbes to grow. So if there were any microbes on our hands, by swiping them on this source of food like a Petri dish, we will get microbes growing on them. And the more microbes that are on our hands, the more they will grow on this piece of bread. The first thing to do, would you like to label the bags?
Bags are labelled. We've got a control, hand sanitizer, unwashed, and soap.
Good.
I've got some hands ready for you too.
Great.
I'll touch a few extra things just while you're
Fantastic. While you're talking, so I'm wearing gloves because I don't want any transfer of germs from my hands before we're ready. You're making sure you're touching everywhere? Good. And we're also using just a piece of baking paper as precaution to make sure that we don't get the transfer of bacteria and microbes from the cutting board. The whole point of it is to create a fair test. That's what we want, fair testing. So for the first piece of bread, we will just apply some liquid on, some water on, because we need moisture for microbes to grow. So how many times should we spray?
5 sprays.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's some moisture to make our microbes happy.
And this is our control. It's not going near my dirty hands.
That's right. So the control is important because it shows what happens to bread when it hasn't been treated. So this is something for us to compare other results to. The second one will be representing
Unwashed
hands. Hands that have been everywhere before they have been cleaned. So make sure it's been everywhere. Excellent. I'm gonna take this piece of bread and wipe it on Heather's hands that have been everywhere. Just make sure it's picking up all those microbes in between the fingers, on the fingertips. It's where the germs are hiding. That's it. All right. And we're gonna squirt it 5 times with water. So as you can probably tell, everything about this experiment is the same, with the exception of what we do to the bread. Okay, third.
Time to wash hands.
Right, the last 2 bags will have bread containing hands that have been washed with soap and hands that have been washed with hand sanitizer. Which one are you going to go for?
I'm pretending to do so.
You're pretending to go for, okay. You do soap for 20
Look how
seconds.
clean they are.
20 seconds, yeah? 20
Yep,
seconds?
got it.
Good.
How are your gloves going?
You know
You
what?
have to keep wearing the
I
gloves.
have to keep wearing the gloves, exactly.
Let's do it quick.
All right, there we go. That's with soap. 5 squirts of water.
I'm getting ready for the next one.
And get another student to do the hand sanitizer. There we go. That's soap. And I'll do this with the hand sanitizer. So you'll be getting different students to wash their hands with this different manner, in these different ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Well done. So we'll be keeping these bags in a warm place to encourage the little microbes to grow. And after the period of a week or a week and a half, we'll be checking in on them just to see whether there's any microbial growth taking place. Any tips? Safety tips?
Once we have put the bread in the bag, keep the bag sealed. Don't open the bags again. And when you've finished this experiment, put them straight in the rubbish bin.
And make sure you get kids to make their predictions before doing this activity. Good luck with that.